Hello there. How we doing? Alright. So, let me get the music on because I'm a dopey idiot who forgot to press the button. There we go. And I'm also the dopey idiot that forgot to take my tablet before actually starting the stream, so there we go. I'm gonna say... Okay. We've had that intro screen for about a year now. Here we go. Don't know if you're talking about that. Like the little transition. We've had that for about a week. Maybe just over, 2. Ooh. Yeah, I was going to say it was a transition. Oh, hey up. PC client was just a bit slow on the uptake there. Only one first, Osprey, only one. How are we doing? Okay. I was a dopey idiot this morning. I overslept. I didn't collect my energy, so that's a bit of a bummer when you combine the fact that we've got double drops on Cantina. So, well, not double drops, Zeta drops on Cantina. So, I'm a bit broke there. Anything close? Not really, because I think, yeah, we got that done yesterday. So, I think what I was doing was going to Grief again. If in doubt, farm Grief. Good grief. And then just get some Caros and a Bally. Ooh, we got that today. Cool. Nice excuse to get a load of signal data. Well, a load of signal data. Signal data. You don't say hold your horses. We're not that quick. I know you're hot and horny for that kind of stuff, but just chill your horses. They're just giving that away, aren't they? Not complaining, I'm just commenting. I've claimed that once in the past 24 hours, I'm sure. Canteen would be nice. Alright, we'll get mod energy, that's fine. Okay, you can stop as well. Alarms going off left, right and centre here. Okay, might as well farm some mods then. Working on Django. You should refresh on your refresh, that's cool to know. I've got one more in a bit. Well, I'll refresh in a bit. Hey up, Sopper? Can we do this? Yeah. Speed? It's nasty. Oh well, can't get them all. And say, thank you, I am from Stoke. How you doing? Alright, someone set a good score for me again. Here we go again. Yeah, the mods aren't particularly great on Django, I'm not going to defend them, but the speed is there, so that's something at least. Just means he's going to take a reasonably early turn in a trench team. Go on, we gotta do that. I don't know, because I don't really know what the max banners would be in Chromium, but 1306 could be good. I don't know if anyone else is in Chromium and can comment. Alright, bring in Mark 6, that should cleanse Outrider. Oh, it was already cleansed, never mind. That's decent. I mean, dropping like that is a bit rough for someone, you know. Although, to be fair, I haven't seen a lot of Modern Idens on defense lately. So, it feels quite rare, that. I feel like I'm getting punished for the sins of having a decent season at times on my accounts. First week, Crimson had a 3-0, so I had a 0-3 last week, and it's currently 0-1 this week. And Temin got into Kaiba 1, and I've lost 2 out of the 3 there, so I'm back in Kaiba 2. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I think if you have a week off, that can happen. I'm not saying for certain, obviously, but it's something that I can imagine happening. Alright, so I can hear Tamin in the background, so we'll get going there. I could just hear that astromech on the cantina floor moving. Alright, so 240 crystals, we got some of them shenanigans, not bad. And we're overflowing on 2 energies, so we'll cash them in. Zore. Let's do this as well. I'm hoping I can get Seer to Relic 7 without having to farm signal data. Very ambitious. I didn't know. May the 4th, I was actually downstairs with my mum most of the day, so I didn't even watch Tales of the Empire until the Saturday. Or whatever day it might have been. The day after. No, it'd be Sunday, wouldn't it? Yeah, Sunday. Here we go. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's, sorry, I just had a message off a friend and I'm like, okay. Let's go here. I didn't buy the 5k crystal pack. On both my accounts, I've pretty much got everything, so it'd be a waste of crystals. I say pretty much everything, not everything, but you know what I mean, I'm fairly close. Kadebug, how you doing, man? We're doing good here, by the way, just to fill that blank in. Just hoping I can get into a fleet battle in a minute, because I feel like I'm wasting time otherwise. There we go. Yeah, we're okay, we're okay. Can I just praise both of my opponents for attacking first? I absolutely love it when opponents do that. I know that they might then think I'm holding back and waiting for them to attack, but honestly, I've just got like a set time, or at least I try to have a set time, whereas sometimes it feels like people do wait for you to go. So I just love seeing people having gone already. It's like, thank you. Very good, Kadebug. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, right? These Gungan GCs are a bit of a bummer as far as it would have been nice if they'd have said 4 Gungans minimum kind of thing. You know, like you know, you can do it if you've got the 4 marquees essentially. So the fact that they gated it behind Jar Jar, I'm not particularly pleased at that, but oh well. chances are I couldn't have got a red crate anyway, even if I got full Gungan, so I'm not complaining. It's just, it's a bit of a bummer. You know, it's like, I'm thinking of someone like Bit Dynasty, you know, they're great at theory crafting, and I'm like, they might have found a way to get the feat done with only 4, so it's a shame that we haven't had a chance to do something like that. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I can't say I like that around here. I mean, again, I know by chance I usually attack second because I attack in my afternoon, but like I say, when I'm streaming on Fridays, I go first, so it doesn't make any bit of difference to me when I attack. I don't wait for someone or anything, so yeah, it just kind of bums me out. It's like, really, you're waiting for me to go? Alright. It's having confidence in your own ability to do the job, you know what I mean? Rather than sort of going, ooh, I better wait to see if they get to a good school. I can buy superstition. I can buy superstition as far as, oh, if I go first I usually lose, but I'm going to say it's just something I don't particularly enjoy seeing. It's like, really? It'd be interesting, but I'm not sure how they could bring him in as a character. I mean, I know he becomes Darth Vader, but do we really want to be killing a young 9-year-old? Well, if they decide to go down the Lego Star Wars route, I will be pleased and surprised, let's put it like that. I think Omega's in her teens, I think. I might be wrong. I would really want one of the Amidala's to get the silver ship. Preferably Senator Amidala, but if it's the Queen, it's the Queen. Have we got like a thing online? Let me have a look. She's around 13 in Season 1, so a little bit older than Anakin was. I think Anakin was younger than 10. It's called football, Sopper. I'm going to say. Two teams play one another and one of them wins, one of them loses. Sometimes they draw. Yeah, that's how you're losing. Alright, Darth Cross. That could be interesting. Now, I won't deny that, Kader, but that one could be interesting. Like, maybe even make it that he's got no health bar. You know, he literally has only got turn meter. That could be interesting. Or do what they did with Jar Jar and give him like a 10,000 evasion so that he can't be hit. I mean, yeah, again, that's kind of where I could see it if they want to do like a Baby Yoda kind of thing. It's like, I could maybe see that, but the trouble is then it would have to be Master Qui-Gon and young Annie, you know what I mean? I don't think that counts as buffing Lord Vader, Osprey. Unless young Annie was like the most OP character in the game. Alright, we got some good RNG there. Sorry about that. Alright, let's go for that thing. Okay. Will the new Datacron set help Love Vader or help Love Vader? I mean, that's the thing. Is there a Datacron set that hasn't helped him? I mean, I'm just thinking, they got the Bulkron, so immediately that's a help, isn't it? Yeah, the Doubt one's been brutal. I mean, I think the Bulkrons won't hurt the Bounty Hunters, you know. They'll just be like, alright, we can do this now. But, yeah, the Doubt ones have been a pain. The PC client's great. I can say I am enjoying it. I'm going to say I'm hoping I can get an invite code for the well, not even a code, but I'm hoping I can get access on my main. I did reach out earlier in the week to Meathead, but he didn't get back, so I'm just assuming limited numbers or something like that. Either I just didn't see my message, but hey ho. Besides, when I'm doing my fleet climb, I'd probably be doing this anyway, where I have blue stacks on one, client on another. By accident. I logged in on the free-to-play and... Oh, hang on. Wasn't by accident. What I'd done is I'd correctly set it up on my free-to-play. So, you know, when you put the email addresses and all that in on the website, I did that correctly. On my main, I put the wrong one in. So I think I've just got a bunch of wires crossed and it's confused everything. Yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, I go back to the one thing I want them to fix is this, where if I just go and click here on another window, boop, it disappears. That for me would be the only thing that needs fixing, like urgently. And I say that because I just cannot cope with the idea of not being able to like go on Discord or something. But that is very much a me problem. I respect if they say, you know what, we got bigger fish to fry. Yeah, it does seem ready. I mean, again, I'm literally pinpointing something that is very specific to me. You know, if they were to say, you know what, that's not a big priority for us, I'm not going to argue with them. That is something that could be done, but again, I wouldn't consider that a priority as far as, oh yeah, that needs fixing. It just looks a bit odd, but again, I'm sure that's something that's not too difficult to fix once they get heads around it. Alright, that was nice and easy. Yeah, exactly. The game disappearing happens to everyone. It's just something I would like to change. I mean, it's like I say, when you're doing stuff like TB, you want to be on Discord at the same time if you're like me, because it's like... You know, you won't be able to just check your platoons and all that kind of stuff. You don't want to be going on your phone, so... Yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah, I haven't seen any crashes like blue stacks. Is this Inception? I don't think so. Oh, what's just opened up? Discord's just decided to open up. I've seen Inception. It's a while ago, but I've seen it. Can't have that on my list of films I haven't seen. Yeah, I don't know why Discord just opened them. Okay, so we're okay here. Got a few minutes there, so let's do a battle here. Yeah, Interstellar is something I haven't seen. Yeah, The Matrix is definitely something to put on your watch list. I mean, I imagine for someone who hasn't seen The Matrix by now, it feels a bit like me sort of how I've been talking about, say, Jurassic Park and Alien and all these things, as far as I will get around to watching them one day, but I feel like half of the magic of them has gone already because the things that kind of made them special have been parodied to death. So it's like you don't get that same surprise or shock that you once did. I've seen The Matrix, yeah. I've seen all of them. Just the general vibe I was talking about, the general feeling, I imagine it's like that for people who haven't. It wasn't the best, but it was okay. You know, it was like... I like what they did with the parodying, if you like, or the meta commentary, but I think also maybe they just went a little bit too deep down the rabbit hole with it. It really had the vibe of, right, we didn't want to do this, but because we were doing it, here it is. Exactly, that's kind of what they were after, sequel money. And I can understand it to a degree, because The Matrix is a very lucrative franchise, but it is also one of those where it's like, ugh. Yeah, I can't say I'm enjoying the stun-on reinforcement. Especially when I've got a taunting ship like this. Hey Peter, how you doing? Have you got a cold? I'll have a go at that. What's funny? Second, I think. Guten Morgen. Willkommen? Just building some Legos, nice. That's a different thing. Certainly a different type of entrance, Ada. Yeah, I would like to see a reaction when things didn't go that smoothly in Premier League 1. I've never been a Lego builder myself, so it wouldn't exactly be something that would be fun for any party, I imagine. Ooh, okay. Alright, that's down. Okay, just about got there. You're building the 24 boarding set. Very nice. Captain Junior, you bought a friend of yours the Lego Venator. It's not that I don't appreciate these things, by the way. It's more just a case of I've never really been a person to do it myself. But it's like when I was in a toy shop for... it was about 3 or 4 years ago now. I saw them and the prices were extortionate, but I couldn't help but look at them and go, I can imagine if you build them, they are quite nice to have on display. You know, I can appreciate them. It's just not something I would personally go and do. Sorry, I'm just thinking what I'm doing here. Hello, wave. Hello, drafts. I'm all over the place here. We don't need to do anything there for a minute. We're okay here. Although we got to do a battle. No, I think we're okay. Okay, I mean, how I see it, drafts, we're just going to... We'll put a ping out very shortly. We'll just see if we can get people to actually put down what we've asked them.
First and...
I was going to say, we've had 3 first sorts today. I'm going to say it's a case of first come, first served, and those not... trying to sort of squeeze in behind. How we doing, Wildcat? Yeah, you did that one. I remember you saying last night. Yeah, we're going to say it was Aranya today who got first.
Chelsea are shit.
You haven't played yet, Sopper, so I'm going to say maybe a bit early on that one.
Fleet climb hype.
I'm going to say, Kate, I'm going to say we enjoy a little fleet climb, don't we? Especially in this glorious 60 FPS. Better than the 30 FPS timing's going through today. Yeah, can't be that bad then, can they? Let's do that. Yeah, I've had the PC client since second day, I think. And that was only because I didn't check my emails on the first day. I'm pretty sure I was given permission on my main, but I just got my details confused, so I can't access it. And I don't know how to fix it, so... I'm a little bit bummed about that. It would be nice to get PC client on both, but... Oh well. I enjoy if GAC wins more. Might not always show it based on my performances, but I do. Ooh. Okay. Alright, let's have a sip of my drink. How's it gone, Kit? Yeah, I think we're all caught up here. We don't need to do anything there. I can't do anything here. Yeah. Sorry, I thought I was hearing things. It wasn't just the voices in my head for a change. I'm doing okay. I'm going to say we've had a relatively chill start today. I'll put it like this, I was downstairs this morning and we've just had this like permanent delay on because Mum's not been feeling well the past couple of days. We managed to get her some medication yesterday, so we're hoping it goes a bit of an uptake next couple of days. But because of that we were like, okay, save going out, we're going to get some shopping in. It's just been like a perma delay with that because we've been like waiting for that, then we can have something to eat, then I can get ready for this. So yeah, it's been one of them funny mornings. Not necessarily bad, but you kind of want it to just speed up a little bit, you know? I think my mum's watching Jodie Whittaker right now. What's that BBC One drama she was in? It was before Doctor Who. What was it called? Trust Me, I think. I know I was kind of intrigued by it before she went to Doctor Who. I was like, I should watch this to see what she's like as an actor, but I thought, no, I won't. I won't watch it just because I don't think it'd be my thing. But by all accounts, she was good in it. Yeah, I wasn't in a hurry. But if anything, I got my fleet climb, so I always like to be on for 3. Speaking of which, we got Doctor Who tonight. That I am looking forward to. Yeah, it's the start of the season with Kuti Gatwa. Can't say I've seen him in anything other than the specials he's been in so far, so I'm actually looking forward to seeing him getting a full run at it. Apparently he was good in Sex Education. I'll tell you what, I don't know if you can say he's the best, but the one who I feel is the most underrated at times is Peter Capaldi. I feel like he had some really strong moments in the show. I loved him, and it was pretty much a solo episode for him. Heaven Sent. Absolutely stellar performance from him. Yeah, I like Chris Eccleston. I think it's a shame that there's been so much behind-the-scenes stuff with him, because it would have been nice if he could have put it all aside and said, right, I'll keep chipping in here and there if you want me to just give you a bit of fan service. You see, I haven't seen a lot of the old Doctor Who, so I'm very uninformed on them. But I could do watching a few more of the serials with them. The bits I've seen, I did like them, you know, as far as for what they were. I haven't heard anything about a rebooted Black Panther. Last thing I heard with Black Panther was they were doing something called, I think, Tales of Wakanda or something? Yeah, I've seen Genesis of the Daleks. That was a good serial, I will agree. The last movie was Wakanda Forever, if I recall correctly. I wouldn't call it a reboot, it was just they essentially continued the story without Chadwick Boseman. I don't know if a lot of people complained. I mean, I think there was questions over it as far as would they recast or would they carry on without him, and I think they made the right call not recasting because Chadwick did a great job. It would have been a shame to recast. Yeah, exactly, Sopper. I mean, I think I know the film wasn't perfect by any stretch, but I think what they did was brilliant considering they essentially made a tribute to him as a film, but they also tried to continue the story in some manner. It was impressive. Exactly, it's why I have a lot of sympathy for it. You know, I think if they'd have had a lot more time to polish it, it would have been a far better film, but I think, considering what happened, I think they did the best they could. I don't think they'd even film scenes, Sopper. I could be wrong there, but I think it was that early in pre-production. Because the whole thing about it really is the fact that we were kind of caught off guard by it. Danos and Captain Amazing with raids. Wow, for the record, that's the first time I've ever had back-to-back raids, so thank you very much, folks. That is very nice. Hello there, everyone. Bane on defense in Squad Arena, so maybe a little less cheeky.
Hi.
Rackaberta, hello there. And hello, Danos. I haven't seen you in a while, man. How you doing? No, I'm going to say it would have been very bold in GAC. We're getting there. Yeah, I'm going to say we're having a good stream, Captain Amazing. Thank you very much for the raid. I don't know if anyone on my mod will give a shout out to these fine folks, just while I'm pressing buttons. Yeah, I can imagine life's been a bit busy for you, hasn't it? And no worries, Dan. I'll catch you around. Here we go. Can we stun? Not yet. Another. Alright, another. That's it. Okay. Let's give this a go. So, first one I saw was that. Oh, make sure I spell that right.
And meanwhile, like Pass and other people are just getting these easy free wins, and they can stay up there on top really easily. I mean, no shade on them, because it's not their fault.
I'll admit, the accent just caught me off guard for a second. I'm like, hang on. I don't know why it caught me off guard. I know you're Aussie. There we go, second one out. No clips. Sorry about that, Captain Amazing. Okay, let me just see. So, I've just realised, right? I thought we were doing... I'm all over the place. I am absolutely all over the place. Wrong one? Oh dear, oh dear. What did I type? Oh, I didn't do the unscore after. Let's give it another go. Let's give it another go. Oh, someone's just got a shout out for me. Let's try that again. That's a very sneaky underscore, I will say that. Alright, now I've got to be honest, that is very small for me, but I don't know if that's your JML or if that was your opponent's. It's always pretty amusing seeing someone like examining a JML. Riveting for sure. Here we go. What time are we on? 20 minutes. Oh, we've got plenty of time. I'm rushing like we've got something going on. I don't know if Houdini played there, by the way. For whatever reason, it's been very quiet on my end lately. I may have to do something with the source again. Yeah, sure, we can pop sunglasses on. You get them out. One momento. Let's just get this little git under control. If I got 2 pairs, I'd do 2 pairs. It's the downside of wearing glasses, essentially. Okay. Let's bring in this. Yeah, my eyes are already broken anyway. I don't really want to make them double broken. Hey up, Carl, how you doing? I feel like there's a Fallout joke in there somewhere about just add a bit of perception to your special skills. Alright, we should be okay from here. Any of you guys by chance work in like the like in a call center or anything like that? Or know anyone who works in a call center? Fair enough. I only ask because just something I've heard about someone, the idea of they kind of gone into working at like Vodafone. They were looking for work, so it's not like it wasn't like how'd you phrase it, like a top end job. They were going in an entry level, and you're then hearing about them getting like perks, like, you know, they've been able to get like a free laptop to take home kind of thing. I'm wondering if it's just me who thinks that sounds sus. Like, maybe they were just trying to wave away the idea that they bought something. To me, it sounds fishy, but I don't know if it's true that you might get these perks. Alright, nice and easy. We're going for the ult. Still a bit away, but we're going for it. Yeah, well, I think I'm on that was my third, so still a way to go. I haven't bought any shipments for it, so that's not helped. Doesn't tell when my crystal income's been very low the last week or two. Just haven't been able to fork out for it. Alright, just one sec, folks. Okay, alright, with that in mind, let's get you.
Why Stoke?
I'm from Stoke. Nice and simple. Actually, that was something I was going to put as a pinned comment, I forgot to do it. Because this was rattling in my head as like one of these silly questions, and I was like, I want to ask other people this. Yeah, it says you cannot cheer in your own channel. Thank you. I'm aware of that. What's so special about Stoke? I'm going to say, I never said there was anything special about Stoke, but I'm from Stoke, so I support Stoke. Pin. Oh, apparently wrong thing that. Cool. I'll get it right next time. There we go. Might be a relatively silly question, but I'm just kind of curious what people think about that. It would be interesting to see what he streams after I just randomly followed him. Or randomly shouted him out. Okay, so first round we did lose to Gorsum Zoso. I don't think they actually did too much on me, but I might be mistaken. Let's have a look. Yeah, they cleared 3. Just beat my. It didn't clear all my fleet, but me not beating Ray was enough for him. So it's a bummer, but what can you do? So this round we're up against BB Chan, or BB8 Chan even. Can't forget the 8. So let's do the compare. So not a lot of not a lot of blue on my side. I think the sunglasses are playing a part there. But yeah, we're 700k behind, 39 Zetas behind. One advantage we've got is that we've got Omicron advantage, even though it's only 4. We're behind on the Relic scores by 18 and 32. Datacrons aren't called incorrectly, but I'm pretty certain that they are leading on Datacrons. And yeah, they've got more mods than me and they're better in all the scores, so yeah, we've got a bit of a punch up going on here. when it comes to Galactic Legends. They've got everything except for Leia, so we'll take the small advantage there that Leia's not going to screw us over today. So yeah, we'll take that. When it comes to our high-value targets, we've both got Aphra, they've got Third Sister, we've both got Malicos, although mine's not got an Omicron, or Seer. We've both got Cal, we've both got Bane, but neither of us have got Bo-Katan Mandalore. And finally, we do have all the ships between us, so again, that's not the best thing. Sometimes I do like it when they don't have Leviathan, it just gives you that little in. Yeah, I think my colouring in skills need some work. Okay, so they three-quartered. Let's see how they did with the three-quartering. So, one battle on GG, one on Jabba, one on Leia, one on Finzori. Like, with less than a minute to spare, I managed to take B2 out of that GG team and put Stap in. So if you're wondering why there's a Stap there, that is the answer. Ray got a hold, that's nice to see. Tuscan's no holds, Dash no holds, and Sana no holds. How about the Batwall? I'm not anticipating it, but let's have a look. Nah, the Wookiee-ish team is 0. The Padme team is 0, and the Saw team is 0, so a little bit disappointing. Let's just see what did happen with ships, though. Yeah, they had a shot at Leviathan and couldn't take it down. They took down Negotiator, but they had to two-shot Executor, so that's given us a bit of an advantage as far as if we can clear the walls, we've got a good shot. So, that's easier said than done, I feel. Okay, it's good to know. So we've got to face a Jabba. We've got to face JML with Cal and the Cal Crom, which I believe is one of those... Ooh. I mean, that's not really much, is it? That's obviously a good level 6. Okay. It's got a decent amount of protection, so it's a decent cron, that, for a JML. And it's Rally 9, so we're not going to disrespect that. We've got Qui-Gon Jinn, although Jolie's in there, so thank you for making that team a bit weaker than it needed to be. And we've got Reva. Alright. So then we've got Finzori with Holdo. We've got Rey with Ben. We've got Saw with... yeah, with Charut Kron. And we've got Lord Vader. It isn't doubt. So I actually think we've got a shot, however small, of doing bounty hunters there. Thrawn will make that difficult. If he fractures... Actually, what is the speed on Thrawn? Because there were decent speeds in that comparison. Let's just check the Thrawn. 318, so... what is it, about 348, 358? 20 speed doubled for Empire, so that's 40 speed, so it's 358. Okay. I wonder if we do Zamacron then. Maybe Zamacron could beat that. Because we would get the... it would mean we couldn't put BAM in, but do we need BAM? My thoughts are if we can get the Taunt, then Thrawn will have to go for... what's his face? For Bosk, which isn't the worst thing, because then it means Fennec and Grief are free. Well, it isn't Grief, is it? Yeah. Art Trooper, hello there. How you doing? Right, let's reset all this. We've got Jedi Master Luke to face. Let's bring it over here so I can actually type things. We've got, on this wall, we've got a Rey. We've got a Saw. We've got Lord Vader. And I think it was a Finn, wasn't it? Because it was the Finn, then the Rey, yeah. Are you doing okay? Up earlier than normal? I'm going to say, it feels a bit weird for me streaming on a Saturday. I haven't done it for a while, so it is nice for a change. It's nice to see a few of you at this time as well. We've got Qui-Gon, and what was the last one? Raver. Alright. Need to swap my glasses because I need to have concentration. So we've got JML, we've got Slacker, we've got Malgus. Favourite breakfast meal? Anything other than full English is just sacrilege. I am impartial to full English for sure. For myself, it's a oatcake any day of the week. But again, that's the Stokey in me. But I'll tell you one thing I can't stand. Well, I say I can't stand, but I can't understand the obsession because I can't say I like it. Hash browns. Whenever I see them on a full English, I'm like, who thought that this was a good idea? But yet people have them all the time. It's just something I always just put to one side and say, all right, leave that. Okay. No, I'm just not an Ash Brown man. It has just occurred to me, what happens if we do Bane on Lord Vader? That gets rid of that conundrum with bounty hunters, but another option could be we do Bane on Rey, which I'm pretty sure is a doable thing. And then... Sorry, I'm working this one out as I'm going along. We do Starkiller on the Finn team. That just gets that tenacity out and we should be alright. We can then do JML on Lord Vader. We can do Afra on Jabba. That leaves us in the funny spot though where we've got to do Slacker on JML, which is like a hard counter to JML. Ugh. I'm wondering if... Has Malgus got any legs against JML? Probably not to that extent, but I'm curious what he can do. I've had a square sausage before. I can't say I was fussy about it, but it was alright. Yeah, that's where my head was going. Probably not, but I'm kind of curious what options we've got because it is a bit of a strong JML, to put it mildly. Yeah, it's actually what I would choose to set, which is kind of reassuring. I mean, again, it's kind of reassuring to see 6.25% win rate for Inquisitors. We haven't got to worry about that. 78.26% win rate for Starkiller. I mean, the mirror was on my mind. I mean, you think it was... Starkiller's actually been getting a higher win rate than the mirror. So maybe we do that. Although, saying that, 9 attempts and 77% win rate for Malgus. With a Doubtcron. It's kind of interesting that, because if we just play it out for a second, if we go... where's Malgus around here? There he is. Say we do Malgus there. That would then allow us Slacker there, Grand Inquisitor there, and... I really don't know what's good with Saw right now. It says CLS, go on, we'll just throw that down there for giggles, I guess. But that is a plan. Well, a bit like you say, we could swap around Slacker, do Malgus there, and like I say, the JML mirror is not something I particularly fancy. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this for now. Yeah, I've got Calcastus. Alright, we can go a bit deeper. Fair enough, 77% win rate there. And that's versus... Starkiller, 78. So it's about the same. Okay, go on. We'll do it that way around. So... Slacker, JML, and... Where's... He's here. Malgus. You need a specific Slacker comp, don't you? Zombie... Okay, we can do that. Alright. Want me sure I get this right as far as... I don't want to drop a battle on Lord Vader because it could be awkward cleaning it up. So it's Lord Vader. Royal Guard. Throne. Vader. Ninth Sister. And we use Slacker. Yeah, Tantat makes sense there. My thoughts are... We got these two. She's only gear 12, so she will probably die very quickly, but we can all but hope that she takes a turn. And then... Well, if anything, Daka could get a revive, assuming it's not an ult. And then it's Separatists, so we've got less chance, but there is a chance that Watt might do more than just do tank tech. Alright. Yeah. Watt will die. Actually survived longer than I thought. Alright. We've still got the taunt, so I figure I might as well poke the bear. Alright, that didn't happen. A swipe. Yeah, no surprises there. Okay, that's good because we can get the taunt back. If you can't tell, this is a counter I haven't done in absolute donkeys. Like, I think I last did this on Darth Unkai, for those who remember that account. Alright, Vader's gone. Thrawn's gone. Yeah, I was going Siphon Royal, but he just lost a stun. I realised I hadn't done it. Alright, you can do it now. Right, we have got another ult. Do I carry on, or do we assume that I can ride it out for 3? I'm just debating if we should be okay, shouldn't we? I just can't help but feeling to myself, is Lord Vader ramping up a little too quick for us? There we go, we're on 3. Ult. Oh, I didn't mean poke, but it's alright, we're through. 62, okay. I can live with all that. Okay, first one out the way. Yeah, I think we've got a chance. I'm not too worried at the moment. I think we have got a Cron there. That's it. Let's do that. And we'll do that just to get rid of the, well, what buffs we can. Do that to get rid of all the health. Oh, you smarmy gits. Revive. No point doing the taunt because we can't taunt. Alright. Bye bye for now, Papa Palps. Okay, we can put taunt up now. Okay, we got our ult. Let's slam him. Ideally, Visas could get a revive in, but I don't think we're going to have enough time. I'm just going to try and stall as best I can. There we go. Nice to see you again, Papa Palps. You have been missed. And say Holdo just holding in there, but it wouldn't be enough. Alright, Bane. Your Cron is ready. You are ready. We're going to do this, although I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Is there anything I need to know here? Like, does anyone want to scream out to me, don't do this? Press buttons. Oh, I love the detailed help. Let's just check the comp. It's 3PO and BB-8. What's 3PO here? Damn. 100% win rate. I'll take that. Okay. I know it's overly cautious, but I have not used Bane that much, so even though he still seems good, it's like, you know, I can't help but worry about him falling down. We can do that to start this time, can't we? Because it's not Leia. Yeah. Oh, don't stealth sass, okay, oops. I'll take the stun there at the very least. Okay, that's the revive. Sass took the bullet for us. Alright, thank you folks. 64. And then it said CLS here, so again, I don't know this one, but I am going to assume it works. Don't know if Drogue and Rex will make this more complicated, actually. Yeah, I'm not used to using blunt hammers. At least in Swaggo. Usually I require things with more finesse. Alright, this got a 40% win rate with CLS, so I'm a little bit wary of using that. Goes up a little bit with gas to 50. It's the Chirrut Cron that's the problem. Obviously. Gains a stack of heal over time. Chirrut and Baze gain offense. He also gains turn meter. Whenever he uses a basic ability, Baze is called to assist. Maybe we try gas. That might be better. Just more protection at the start of the battle. And in theory, we can put on a Cron that makes gas a bit more potent if things go wrong. That'd be the... Ooh, do we want the protection? No, I think we want that, don't we? We want the offense. I think that could be more annoying. Just having a discussion who goes first. Don't mind them. Look, I respect you got a lot of things going on here, Saul, but can you not crash my game, please? You know, I really don't like it when my game crashes. Yeah, I mean... A PC client when? Alright, nap time. Alright, bye-bye, Baze. At least we haven't got your assists to deal with. I mean, we'll put it on 5s even though he's dazed to all lack. Oop. Not for long anyway. Okay, that's good. No Kron to deal with. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Gas was a beauty doing that. You nobble my friends, I'll nobble you. Here we go. It's as if Gas knew that base would be a problem for him in the future, so I thought, I'm going to take you out now. Alright, what are we dealing with at the back? Lighter stuff. Dash, Night Sisters, and Mon Mothma. A little bit surprised Mon Mothma's at the back with that Saw team. Only one Omicron, and it's not arguably the good Cron, so I'm okay with that. And no Vandor there as well, so there's some positives in that lot. Okay, now for the tricky wall. Let's bring in the Doctor. The Doctor will see you now. Oh, no, not that droid. That one. Night Sisters pop up right after you use gas. That would have been nice. I mean, I'm not saying it was, like, necessary, but it would have been nice. Have we got anything with doubt? We'll take that. Just anything make it a bit harder for him to do the usual things. Bed and nails. Yeah, we need to keep the choo-choo train under control here. I was going to say, B2, you're here to stop them getting the Terminator train, so please do your bit. And another. 4 bombs. I'm a little concerned he dies. Yep. I was hoping he wouldn't, but I thought I've got to try it. He was a punching bag, I can live with that. Very rare you can say Darth Vader's a punching bag. Right, AoE. Yeah, Trip's not got long with us at this rate. Base it. Not yet. They really want Trip. That's it, get the Wookiee. Teacher, leave that droid alone. And that droid. Leave all the droids alone. I want my droid back. Thank you. Droid lives matter. Especially when they do such wonderful things like taking out Jabba the Hutt. I know that the basic does more damage, but I'm trying to just maximize my specials, if that makes any kind of sense. I think you lose Trip again here. The AI has been fixated on him throughout this battle. Well, after Vader, anyway. We'll do the AoE. We're blinded, but just do it. Oh! Alright. Trip, you kind of been targeted a bit here, man. I feel sorry for you. Okay, one down. Revive. We won't get Jabba this time, so we're gonna lose someone. Oh, it's Afra. That's brutal. Okay, we could clean it up. We're allowed one cleanup. At least based on not getting a full clear. Fingers crossed. We've still got enough in the tank to get through Jabba, though. Actually, saying that, we don't do that. We don't do that. We want to try and get buff immunity on him. Wow, he called himself to assist. Come on. That'll do, come on. Basics, blinded, great. Armor shred. Again, I'm blinded. Jabba knows what he's doing here. We're dead. Yeah. Okay, so we can clean up. Solo Jabba's not as scary as when he's got friends. I feel like B2 could have done a bit more there. I feel like he didn't proc in as often as we needed him, but he did enough. Right, Mon. Oh, we don't want Jin. Jin's got a purpose elsewhere. SRP, HRS, and POW. I had to check then, this is the group, isn't it? That'll do, that'll do. Yeah, I was going to say the best tank in the game needs to be with a partner in crime, Adrad. I do love that quick inverse, get rid of all the debuffs. It's a beautiful sight. I haven't tried this without Kara, but I'd assume it works fine. Because Kara's issue is she gives Jabba protection up if he uses special. So I would have thought SLP just perma-reviving would be fine. Yeah, arguably. I think I'm just kind of used to bringing a tank along with me for these battles. I mean, it's going to be a bit awkward if I need Adrag, because then suddenly I haven't got a Relic 7. Well, I haven't got SRP for that. I could have maybe bought K2 here. K2's the spare one. Yeah, Wedge is on defense, but I agree that would have been a decent shout. fine. We're going to get down anyway. It just takes a bit of time. There we go. So, next one, the JML mirror. Honestly, I am actually going to mirror this tune for tune, so we're not taking any chances. I haven't got a Calcrom, but we have got a Beckcrom, which has got a nice chunk of protection on it, so we will use that. They have got more protection on theirs, so I think based on what I'm seeing, they will have the better JML. Mine's 158 protection. What's theirs? 176, yeah. So their JML's thicker and really going to be hitting harder. Yeah, this is a bit awkward. I'm hoping we don't need to clean up. You haven't been playing longer, have you? Roll the Rage back in the day. Alright, we did take the first turn, so that's a bonus. Go on, we'll take that. Basic. And we'll swap turns with Raven. We can then pass turn back to Cal. We can do a basic. And put some armor shred on JML, so that's already got us half the way to the impetus, or whatever it's called. Stun who we can, which isn't a lot. We can ignore taunts, so we're going to do that and call Raven. Bye bye Raven. I don't particularly like the mark on Cal. Let's actually put a mark on there, Cal. And we're just going to try and increase their JML's cooldowns. We'll pass that to Luke. And let's see if we can blind. Okay, we can do that. Actually worked out fairly nicely as far as how it happened. Alright, we're doing okay here. Very nice, in fact. I'm at the point where... yeah, go on, we'll insta-kill. I didn't think we could do that. At least as far as getting to Hoda. Pretty cool. Varuk, hello there, how you doing? You were thinking ignore that Cal and wait for the insta to not trigger the DC. Yeah, I was going to say, I honestly didn't really think about the DC because by all accounts it didn't seem that great. Yeah, it feels like a while. You've been doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing fine myself, just plowing on as always. I'm going to say, nice to see you doing alright yourself. Can we pass that to Luke? And do that. Ooh! Nearly. Oh, okay. I mean, I can understand anyone stopping playing the game, even if it's only for a little while or whatever. And so you enjoying it now you're back, though? I think sometimes that's a good thing as far as just having a break, getting out of the environment and coming back when you feel like you fancy it again. Yeah, life kind of got in the way. I think we can all appreciate that. I know for myself, it's something where I'm always trying to just make sure I've got time for this, but I know there might be a point where I have to just say, you know what, I need to put life first. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jolie is interesting here. I don't really think I'm going to need too much, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think if you're playing casual, it's just one of them things, isn't it? You're just essentially doing your dailies, you're having a bit of fun, trying battles out and all that. You don't have to feel like you're being too obsessed with the meta and what's going on. I think I phrased it this way last week. I feel like I'm competitive in a casual way. Oh wow! Even with Jolie there, that was still a fair wallop. Well, you know, I'll give that Anakin credit. I wasn't expecting it to do that kind of damage. We'll do that. Saying that, it's probably got the offense chrono to... yeah. Yeah, I'll give it to Stu. That caught me by surprise a bit. Okay, so the trouble is that is going to happen. I saw it happen after it was too late. We can still do it. We're still alright, but it's been a while since Jolie's actually annoyed me like that. I'm out of practice with him. Oh well. Yeah, it's been a while since I've not been able to kill a Jolie in time. I'm out of practice. We should be alright though, nothing looks too frightening here. Let's see, what have we got that's nice and easy? I don't want to try Wampa. You know what, I think I'll just throw Sia Malicos at it. Why not? Yeah, so much for making it easier. I thought... I always feel like I'm going backfire when I say something. I mean, I'd like to think this is enough. They're pre-loaded, so they should take the first turn, which then means Cal's got the 15 impetus or whatever it's called. Right, throw some rocks. Go on. Arguably I could have done the second special. I really don't know what I'm doing with these tunes still. Stun Mace so he isn't counter-attacking. And let's try and hit Cam with this. Okay. Go on, have a swing. Okay, I don't really want to kill because I know this little git's just waiting for me to... Actually, saying there's ability block right now, so we have got a little bit of time. And so we've got a little bit of time. Jolie's not a naturally fast character, so we can't just dispel it. Cool. We're all good. We're all good. Speed down, no. Okay, I thought we got speed down on that. It must be a certain number of impetus. Bye-bye. Okay. Touch of overkill in that, but I don't mind. Alright, next one. I think I need more Doubt Crons. No. Okay, so this is the last Doubt Cron. Yeah, exactly. I think that's where I was watching it, but I wasn't watching it, if you know what I mean. I knew it was to do with persistence. I was just like, I don't know what stacks were on, what benefits we're getting. I knew it was all connected to that. For giggles like. Alright, Smack Raver. Can't say I don't enjoy that. How annoying she is. It's both the Cals if I'm correct. Oh, is it persistence? Right. I honestly thought it was a shared buff, so my bad. Well, not a buff, shared status effect. I keep saying I haven't really used Baby Cal much. He's been like this goofy thing I might just throw for these weird cleanups, and that's about it. Go on, we'll do a basic then. If you insist. Let's keep them all feared. I don't want them deciding to take alpha or whatever off me. How's GAC going so far? I'd say we're in a good position. Our opponent didn't clear my fleets, so as long as we can get to their fleets without being in too bad a position, we should be okay. Do that. Alright, well, look to be on for max banners here. Bit of blind never hurt anyone. Alright, smack smack. Okay. What's next? Okay, so there's a Leviathan waiting for us. An Executor and a Malevolence, so that's all manageable. Last round I did struggle with the 3 meta ships, so 2's manageable. Night Sisters. I think if I got Kanan, I would have done that, but I know Kanan's the key to that bit, so I'm thinking CLS, that should be fine. What, you saying it's fine without Kanan? Okay, if Cracks will do it. I thought it was because of Kanan's unique that it was, I wouldn't say mandatory, but it was kind of important. Alright. Do we do Zeb or do we put L3 in? I haven't really used Zeb much. Zeb, okay. Oh, okay, fair enough. Saying that, I've been using L3 against Raver and it's been... Or I think I've used L3 against Raver and it's worked okay. I might have to remember that. Okay. Yeah. I feel sorry for Zeb because he did get a touch up and people really didn't like it. Yeah, Krax is brilliant. He's... I mean, best thing to do is just watch him. I mean, Marin's done a great job for Night Sisters. I'm not going to disrespect them, but yeah, Krex is brilliant. Can we do that? Yeah, I'm going to say GG's. Ezra's the one who doesn't tend to get in the team. Ezra and Zeb are the ones who miss out. It's really funny thinking that though, because they were just like so far from the starting well, Chopper was never in my starting lineup. Even if like you were thinking like a backwall Phoenix just because you were running out of stuff. Oh yeah, Sabine's always been interesting. I think it's just she's only just found a little area. Kanan's usually in here. It's just that I've been using him with Leia Organa. Okay. I haven't actually seen that matchup. I'll have to have a look at that. Yeah, so Marin brings Daka back. Yeah, we're doing good today. Mum's she's just relaxing downstairs, just watching. Trying to think what it's called. Said it before. I think with Jodie Whittaker. I can't remember it. It's alright, multitasking while I try and do this battle is a little bit difficult. Yeah, it's Marin that's going to prove the problem. I think I need to whittle down the zombie a bit more, try and get it on 2 stacks so that then we can focus down on Daka Marin. Go on, we'll do that. Because I think right now the zombie is just a little too fast. Let's just hit Daka so she's not doing Daka things. Actually, saying that, zombie's on 2 stacks, so... or negative 2 stacks, so we might be okay. And then go to Marin. There we go. We should be okay now. Yeah, just took a bit of reorganising the turn order there. I think I could have got that a little bit quicker, but I just got stuck in a weird position. Okay, let's go Imperial Troopers. We got Iden, Scout, Death Trooper. I'm not going to use the others, so we'll use Range and... Sure, why not? And we gotta remember, target bigs. Just get this git under control with Daze as fast as possible. There we go. Okay, next, let's see if we can do anything with Kyle. There we go, increase cooldowns where we can. Brilliant. Next up is Kara. You know what? Let's throw that over there. Brilliant. Brilliant day. 65. And then dash to finish us off. You know what? We're going to go for an OG line up here. I have not done this for a little bit. I'll correct myself here. I haven't succeeded with this for a little bit, so we're going to have a bit of a go at it. Mon who? Mon who, monsieur? Can we stun you? That'll do me. Oh man, that was brutal. Man, we obliterated him. I thought we'd have to wait for a second to disintegrate to get Nest out. Beautiful. Okay. I'd say Dash, he just wasn't messing around. He's got things to do, people to see. I appreciate that in a character. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not you. 5. I'll bring this along as just a bit of backup on the off chance we lose something. Relegate Sith Assassin as well. Okay, so who are we talking about with the new Jedi? It feels like... okay, are we talking about... Oh, yeah, Caloran back. Yeah, a little bit of a tricky question, that, because I haven't actually faced Beck that much. I've faced him once or twice, and I tend to just use Inquisitors against him, but maybe that's the simple answer. Inquisitors, you know, that they are a fairly solid Jedi counter. Other than that, I haven't really tested too many things. CLS, maybe? Ooh, okay, that was not good. Alright, fight's on. What's a Gungan? Are you an angel? Alright, this is not fun. I'm going to bring this in purely because then we can get the buff dispel. Oh, wow. We didn't die. Interesting. Oh, was it 6-star levy? I missed that. Thank you. I missed you saying it and I missed it. Although that stun is absolutely brutal. Let's do that, try and get this assassin out. No, not having any of it. Vader's gone. This is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. And we're just not taking turns. I'll think go for that. Let's do that and that. This isn't going to do much, but... yeah, they take over. Yeah, I don't think we one-shot it, but we might be in an okay position to two-shot. I like the idea of shutting one up and down for a turn. Oh, wow! Okay. I didn't even realise that the Mark 6 had got the insta-kill ready. Okay. Okay, we've got the tank and the assassin out. think we need the rebels. So 1, 2, 3. One. Yeah, I shouldn't cheap out. I put 1 in and I'm thinking it's a cleanse if something absolutely goes wrong. Alright, we can get the mark on. We've got the assist. We're okay. It's all about that opening 1-2. Alright, cleanse. Yeah, the Mal I'm hoping I can do Radis, but then I just don't know for sure what I'm going to clean up this Leviathan with. If this had been a normal Executor, I would have probably tried Finalizer on it, just because that would have been a bit cleaner for me. Well, I wouldn't say cleaner, but it would have given me profundity for Leviathan. Okay. Oh. Okay, dispel. Good. Then say, I think there is something about, if I recall correctly, unused reinforcements. But you probably get more for not bringing it in the first place, but I just wanted to have it as insurance, just in case during the opening moves we lost one of the ships. Sometimes you just get that bad RNG where you don't get the assist on Xanadu, and then Xanadu, Razor, and IG get to Han or Outrider. But if they all survive, then it's a case of you don't need to reinforce. Yeah, I couldn't remember how it worked. 76 is still solid. We'll do Radis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hoping we get it off, because last time I got wrecked. I can only assume it's down to my Zori somehow. Let's do that. Put tenacity up there. And make sure we're taunting. Wiggle, wiggle. Alright, comeuppance. Let's make sure we get Sunfac out first. And then let's see how many we get. Oh, it's alright. I would have liked a bit more on Hyena. Ooh. Okay, don't particularly like that. Ooh. 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 Let's do that. Invaluable Fomar, thank you for the follow. Hello there. Alright, this definitely wasn't great on banners. We did get that though. Oh, okay, never mind. But 1, 2. Alright, 64. It wasn't great, but it was a one-shot. So, I do need to clear this. Let's start off with Malevolence. Let's see what we can do with these. Yeah. I'm wondering, do I reinforce with the droids rather than the geos? Probably not, wouldn't I? If I'm prioritizing dagger, I can actually try and mark it. It's why I was trying to save rebels as well, because I could potentially do something with Home 1. The more rebels I've got, the more options. It could be. They still do have a thing where they make it tricky for summoned units, so that's not fun. Looks like some fact could bite a bullet amongst all this. There we go. Right, there's the summon. There we go. Alright, we're nearly there. As far as the cleanup, this hasn't been too bad. Bit of a shame they got the ult though. Can we actually win this? Because I've just thought they can start summoning vultures, so they could actually start chipping me away, so we might actually need to just clean up this sodding Mark 6. I suppose it depends if we can get the spy out. Even the spy didn't get enough hits in him. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do another battle to clean up. Look at that, 2 sacks. Oh, okay. We'll get it, it's just... It is like a tank, but saying that, it has got a tank pilot, so I actually respect the kind of thinking behind it. Go on. 1, 2, 3. We don't need all this, but I'm like, we're overkilling it. I'll put a ping out. It's just TW. You need to put teams down. Just telling people essentially get off the bums and start putting teams down. 38. There we go. 1757. I'd like to think that's going to be enough because it all depends what happens if they do try and hit that again, but it looks alright. So I think we're in good position. Just before I log off here, I want to just check something. Actually, two things, but one thing in particular. Yeah, just making sure I did that yesterday. Yeah, fingers crossed, Josh the Nosh. I do like that. But yeah, I'm going to say, fingers crossed the Leviathan is going to really hard block him because I could really do with a win. Sorry, I'm just racing through about 3 different things in my head while I want to. Okay, now there are 2 of them. What is this? Relic upgrade. Yeah. How much does Sia need? Oh, she needs a bit. I can get that ready. I think. Or not. You know what thought did? Thought again. Have we got any of these like knocking about in one of the stores? Not ones I want to spend. Alright, I'll have a work on that in the day off, as it were. One's the master and which one is the apprentice? Well, you gotta kill one of us to find out, that's what I say. I ain't going down with that fight. I'll tell you though, it reminds me of primary school that there were 3 or 4 Joshes in my class at primary school. It was one of those where I think I might have been the Josh, but the others did have the nicknames, like, you know, Weaver, Booney, whatever, you know, it's like, pretty cool. Yeah, I am Josh. JJ's me and my mum's names combined. Hey up, Liam, how you doing, man? Let's get the Crimson account open. Oh, what was it? New Girl. I don't know if any of you have seen that. There was a great episode where the characters Winston and Schmidt decided to fight over a name. It was a silly episode, but I thought, alright, that kind of brings the story out to a conclusion. You're in Cabin 2 near the top. Yeah, I am as well. Well, at least my main account is. My alt is just around. It's in Cabin 2, but I think it's more the middle than the top. Here we go, got rank 1. Okay, yeah. Here's Crimson. I'm on a bad run here. We're 0-4, so it's a shame because we went 3-0 the first week, so yeah, it's been a bit rough. I'll keep an eye out, yeah. I do have a look at the rounds every week. I'm like, let's just see if I can actually spot anyone I know or any guilds I know. So if I spot a cast, I'll have a little shout out for you in my streams. Alright, we're up against Lin Sir. Now, I've not shown the last one because it's like, yeah, we've just gone through that. Let's show you the compare for Crimson. Okay, cool. That's why I don't like the PC client changing. Alright, so we're 0.28 million ahead. So, nice little change. 6-8 is ahead. Same number of GA Omicrons. 12 behind on the total Relic score and the Relic 5 Plus score. They've got Datacron Advantage and they've got more 6-dot mods. but I'm leading on the actual mod scores, so 24, 61, 14 differences in my favour, all looking very promising. On the GL count, no big surprise. They have got more than me, but they are missing Sith Eternal, so that's actually an odd one, but okay. I mean, I could imagine Tem again in that position, to be honest, so I'm not going to judge it. The shame of my life at the moment is the fact that I've got none of these important high-value targets on Crimson, so they've got Taran, they've got one more than me, but yeah, we're both not doing particularly great here. And yeah, ships. This wasn't updated because Crimson does not have Leviathan, so disregard that. Smooth. Very smooth. Yep, that's been in for a couple of weeks now, Aranya. Bane's amazing. I am enjoying him when I'm using him, although I think there's still this bit of me where I'm like, surely I don't win this, and then I win it. So I'm still kind of getting used to him. Alright, so Bam got a hold, that's nice. 1737 does imply a few drops, so we're definitely going to try and take advantage of them. They dropped on Bounty Hunters, wow. And they dropped on Rage Jedi Training, so I don't know if Pen's knocking about in the chat, but he'll be pleased at that because he did recommend doing that. And then on the back wall, no holds again. The Murder Bears sadly did not get their just rewards. And ships, no holds either, so okay. I might bring the Murder Bears back on offense. I feel like I'm taking fun away from myself by not having them, but there was a point when I felt like they weren't doing a lot, so I was like, rather than feeling like I'm neglecting them, I'll at least give them some use. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. Only 2 or 3 drops and they've got 1737. It's like, there must have been some bad battles for him. Ooh, GG's Aranya. Yeah, they didn't do a great job this round, sadly. So we're facing a Finzori with Holdo. Sadly, it's not sadly, thankfully it's not Holdo Kron. Which kind of begs the question why they put Holdo in here, but alright. We've got Malgus with Talon, which I haven't seen for a bit. We've got Dash with some Scoundrels. And we got Adrad. Also, I need to change this screen, I think. Let me do this. Yeah, I think that's better for you guys. You can see what I'm talking about when it's like this. I'll try and set it up as a better scene, because this is very much a if I need to use it scene rather than a permanent scene. Alright, so we got Starkiller, we got Leia, we got Rey, we got Jabba. Yay. Yeah, the top wall's nothing special. The south wall's got a bit more meat on the bone. Okay. Let me get me board up on here. So it's Starkiller, Leia, Rey, and Jabba. So Starkiller, Rey, Leia, and Jabba. And then the north wall. Finzori, Malgus, Dash, Adrad. Okay, let's drag this over here. Yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, right, I would argue that the Rey comp I've used on here is not great. I'd say I'd argue it's quite bleeding obvious. It didn't get a hold, but I did it kind of to experiment a little bit. Again, one of my guildmates, Pen, was suggesting it, so I thought, go on, I'll give it a go. And it was the idea of being able to do one Ray Ben team with a resistance cron, so it has got the 100% tenacity. Oh, sorry, no, that's right, isn't it? No, it's dropping below 100% health thing, isn't it? I think it's the same thing anyway. Then we've got the Finn team, and then we've also got one with Ray Jedi Train, so 3 resistant teams. I thought, even if they don't necessarily do well, it does allow me to have more on offense by splitting up my resistance more, by spreading them more thin. So I'm like, it will probably mean I drop banners on defense, but also it means I've got more on offense. So I thought I'd give it a go at the very least, and I mean, I think it did okay with was it the Ray team got hold? Yeah, the Ray Jedi training team did get a hold, so it kind of did something. Yeah, I haven't got the Holdocron yet here, but I will try and re-roll for it. Yeah, I know for myself I've not put Starkiller on defense. I always like him as a very offensive team. So if ever I switch it around, I could always try that. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there, never mind. Okay, so I want to double check a few things. So this Ray team, it is a Ray Cron, but it isn't the level 6 that we're worried about. So that's something. What about the Finn? Is that all above board? Yeah, that's the one you'd expect. So it's a slightly awkward spot. With them being inefficient on offense, it does make me wonder if they've hidden something. Yeah, exactly. That should be alright. And besides, we used Starkiller on Finn earlier and blew it away, and I'm thinking of doing the same thing. If we're talking about counters, we got Sidious for Starkiller, so I'm not worried there. It was Juhani in there, so no Ray Jedi Train shenanigans. I'm pretty sure it was no RJT. Yeah, it was Visas. We could have a look at their history. I'm going to try and avoid it for a minute, but we could do if we need to. Malgus. I'm trying to think what my Malgus counter is here. I'm going to need my GLs for these GLs, so I think we do Jedi Master Kenobi on Rey. I think. I'm thinking, I'm not thinking a lot. I feel like that should be safe, but I've got my doubts. Purely because of that Cron. The revive. But I think we have got an anti-revive Cron, so maybe that could help a little bit. Then we could do Starkiller on Jabba. And even though it's very, very heavy, we could do Sith Eternal and Traya on Leia. The alternatives are we'd do Master Kenobi on Leia. We do Slacker on... Oh, hang on, that's actually a good option. I've just remembered it. We could do Slacker on Rey and then do Night Sisters on Jabba, which would get us into a 2-shot territory, which we've got room to do. I mean, they did drop 1 or 2 battles, so actually that is kind of favourable. Because that then leaves C for Malgus. It leaves a Starkiller for Finn. Could possibly Imperial Trooper the Dash. I'd have to check speeds, but that's possible. And then, just until we know what's on the back wall, we could pencil in JKR on Adrad. So, I don't know about you guys, that doesn't look impossible to me. You know, there's nothing there that goes, oh, hang on, that looks sketchy, or that looks unlikely. So, I'm happy to go ahead with that, or at least start with it. Alright. Let's bring the game back up. Let's start down here. I much prefer the idea of doing Kenobi on Leia. I think if I was trying something different, it'd be a lot sketchier. I mean, to be fair, I don't have a lot of flex options in my roster. Got 3 Jedi Crons. I think we use that one. Alright, here we go. It's not OP, but I do like the idea of having it for Mace if we want to use it. Alright, pass it over there. Put that on Kenobi. Oh yeah, cheers for that. Game's going to just disappear in a second. There we go. Yeah, this is the PC client. A lot better than BlueStacks. Alright, let's pop the ult. Padders is due to come in. Let's give Leia a good old kicker. I don't know why I felt guilty saying that. Like, I'm saying giving a dead woman a kicking, it felt kind of dirty. Even if it's a character, not a person. I am too soft at times. Oh, okay, come on. Let's do that. There we go, 75. I've got no idea why it felt squishy, but I've been doing that battle in Squad Arena a fair bit, and it's not been bad, so I'm wondering if it's the Cron. It is the Jedi offense Cron, you know, the level 6, so maybe that's playing a part, you know, it's easier to bring it down. Okay, next up. Sid Eos. Yeah, that's how I've been feeling, if I'm going to be honest. It does feel good against Leia. Oh, okay. Bit of a strange battle, this. $69. Okay, Ray. Not Starkiller. First Order. $21.86. Yeah, we go for that one. Bit crit avoid as well. Yeah, it's funny. People do say full auto battles, and I'm like, sometimes I like just enjoying it, you know. It's like Iden versus Mon Mothma. That can be a full auto, and I'm like, nah, I want to play it. I want to actually feel like I'm actually thrashing these guys. You know, I totally don't have a power complex. Alright, here we go. Okay, that was not fun. Can we siphon some mastery? I know we can't kill, but let's just get rid of that blind, because that'll be annoying if we don't. I was trying to think who would be best to try and poke, but I'm not sure that was the right answer. Yeah, we're probably going to lose someone in the minute, aren't we? Some ones. Well, we'll do a boink. Gets us more ult. Ray, please take a turn. Bye-bye, Sith Trooper. And I kind of like the idea that he's not got a lot of mastery if we do anything. 2-turn ult, I'll just take it. Yeah, we got a bit of Lord Farquaad going on. It's a sacrifice I am willing to make. Alright, jab jab. Let's get some sister action going on. We'll soon see. Yeah, I did this on my main. Honestly, I'm in the same boat. I really feel sad that this is a free-to-play account because I would have been tempted to do it here, but yeah, I just don't spend here, so they kind of have got left behind. Yeah, and I did beat CT3 with them as well, so that was a fun little side effect. Alright, let's go with that. Because Night Sisters are good and you don't necessarily need to have them relics. Plus Kit would have told you off if you hadn't have got it. Alright, so we're going to lose someone. Let's do that. Alright, we'll lose Marin. Oh, we didn't. Cool. I forgot that we got instant defeat protection. I think that's happened every time I've done this battle. I forget. There was an episode of Doctor Who, I'm here again with Doctor Who, but it was in the original David Tennant era, and Colin Salmon was guest appearing in an episode called Silence in the Library, I think it was, or Forest of the Dead. And there was just a line he kept repeating saying, "And then you forgot." And I think that's like me with kits. I just forget things conveniently. Yeah, put it like this, I do feel bad when I say I haven't watched the classics, because I've seen about the stories, I've read a lot about them, but I have just this aversion to watching things in black and white, and yeah, it gets tricky for me to sort of push past it and watch these things, but I really should try more. Because there's a reason they're classic. Yeah, full auto. I don't think we do much, but we can clean up with Night Sisters. Sorry, not Night Sisters, Mon Mothma. But yeah, Gear 12 Daka, that's the dirty bit about this. You know, if the devs altered something that required Daka to be Relic to make it work, I would invest the Relics. It's just, if I can avoid doing it, I will. Yeah, I have watched one or two serials. I watched the Daleks, the first Dalek story. I like that. I saw Genesis with Tom Baker, and I think I did watch something with. Oh, I'm trying to remember the actual arc. I know I watched something from the John Pertwee era. I can't remember the actual story though. I don't think I've seen much with Colin Baker or any of them guys, though. Maybe one with Sylvester McCoy. I tried to make it a point of watching one serial from all of them, but I can't remember what they were off the top of my head. Might be a bad sign that if I can't remember, maybe it wasn't a good serial. Yeah, so 50 seconds, we're not getting through this. I mean, Asajj, she ain't going to be able to do a lot here as much as I'd like her to. Yeah, the JMK Padme pairing does seem like it's going to be very rough next season. Slacker Special Forces could be annoying. I mean, I assume it'll become just a great offensive tool, but I imagine there will be people who set it on defense. So I'm not looking forward to that. Wow. I might have to keep that in mind.
You asked about breakfasts and here you are talking about cereals.
That's a nice little coincidence. That was part of the reason I asked that question, actually, because I was thinking, is there anyone who just who's just kind of the mentality, I like cereal in the morning? I've had, like, milk in my fridge for, you know, best for the week, you know, kind of, if I wanted cereal, and I keep saying, nah, I'll have something else. And I feel like that's how I am with cereal at the moment. It's just very much a if I have to breakfast item. See, I'm in a Cocoa Pops kind of phase at the moment. I used to be... I think it's just chocolate I'm liking in the morning for some reason. Sweet tooth, I guess. But it's like I used to have chocolate Weetabix, which I always thought was a bit better. Actually, saying that, we got wedge, so like before, we'll do that and that. Cool. I like beans on toast for breakfast as well. Just to catch on what Aranya was saying. 200 grams of Greek yogurt plus 125 grams of blackberries and an apple, and before that 2 hard-boiled eggs. I mean, I've not tried Greek yogurt on its own. I think I've had it in recipes before when I've been cooking something, but I can't say I've had it on its own. Interesting. And I don't really have hard-boiled eggs either. I have soft-boiled for, you know, dip a bit of toast in, but that's about it. I can't say I've had Fruit Loops much, let alone microwave Fruit Loops. I was going to say, what do you Southerners eat then, Josh? I mean, I used to measure things. Before I put on the weight I've got now, I was really hyper-focused on what I was eating. Like, I used to have a little app on my phone where I'd measure my food and I'd write down what I was eating and all that kind of stuff. And I used to be pretty controlled on it, you know. I used to have like a max of 2,000 calories a day. I think it might have even been less, 1,800. I was trying to measure me alcohol intake and all that kind of stuff. So it was pretty good, but I started working and then it was like, oh, I can't be else doing this and work. So I just packed it in. But yeah, it was kind of good. You eat beans on toast for dinner, not breakfast. Yeah, we sometimes have it for dinner. It's like today we had cheese on toast, so usually it's something like that, isn't it? Yeah, that was a bit like how I was. If I was out and about, I'd kind of have a guess. I used to like it when we went to name places like big brands, because you usually have like people who've already gone on the website and checked it out, and then you can just copy what they've put in. What's Rarebit? I am actually curious if that's rabbit or if you've decided to go to Wales and hunt rabbit. I mean, that's something I've never eaten. I can't really say I want to eat rabbit, but yeah, that's a bit... Alright, let's clean this jab up. We'll do that. There's a potency up ability somewhere in here, isn't there? That was the one I was using. Oh, headphones are dying. Yeah, I was using that for probably the best part of 2 or 3 years. I did try re-downloading it a year or two ago, and I was like, shall I try and start again? And I just couldn't be bothered. I do need to get bothered, because I know I'm going to get in bad shape. Well, I say bad shape, worse shape if I don't try and adjust things, but for now, it's just not a priority. I need to remember to charge these ones. They usually like cover me at the end of a stream if I haven't remembered to charge my main ones, but yeah, these are going to run out soon. You lost 2 stone in 8 weeks using it, but you eating 1608 calories a day, 10,000 steps and 3 workouts a week. Yeah, back then I think I was doing like 3k walks a couple of times a week, so it was not too bad, but yeah, that's kind of where it will fall apart as well, because I stopped doing exercise as well. But again, it's stuff I just need to get back in the habit of doing. Yeah, so we got murder bears. That's good to see. In fact, it's a very squishy path blue, so that's going to be nice to tear down. We've got Wampa food there, although Scout Trooper kind of makes me doubt it. I'm pretty sure we can work around that. I mean, I know there's some days in there. There we go. Which can't be resisted, but if we time our abilities, we've got a chance. And Night Sisters, so we should be good. 2 stone,
You're welcome.
13 kilograms. Assuming you're going for kilograms. Now, we put ourselves through the ringer yesterday, or sorry, the day before, trying to do this without Watt. So I thought we're going to just take the pressure off my heart a little bit. So yeah, we're just we're doing it the easy way with Watt. Yeah. I might have had Sat available. I can't remember. I actually pretty sure I kept Geos for offense so that I could have GBA if I needed him. Watt's animations seem a lot more fluid as well. I mean, I know they all do, but there are just some you don't really expect to feel more fluid, if that makes sense. Alright, bye-bye, Watt. I love it how Talon's just chilling there as if to go, oh, I couldn't really do anything about that, sorry. $65, par for the course.
Rasputin.
Hey up, Chris. Oh, you gave me back on Doctor Who again? I say, I'm a bugger for this. Here we go. Let's just shut this one down because I don't need it now. I'm not going to play it because I'm not going to play the audio for it because it'll just it'll get me moaned at on YouTube. But honestly, that was funny. If you haven't seen it, it's worth it just for having a look at the reactions. Okay. Let's go here. We got Starkiller. You wouldn't have thought it was Doctor Reed. I thought it was a parody of Doctor Who. Let's go all Ben and get our Ufus in.
Exterminate.
Off the funny videos, the funny comments. Exactly, I think you do tend to find that. It's going alright, Chris. You're on a good day, man. Here we go. That was
Delete.
fine. You know, that voice app I had, I'm sure it could do a Dalek voice if it tried. I've not seen it, but I bet it could. Alright, let's get rid of that health thing. Get some offense up for everyone. And just get rid of Finn. Pop a taunt. You know, they're very rude. Very, very rude. It's like I'm just trying to take some turns and they're like, you know what? No, no, no. We're not letting you take turns. Man. I'll give them credit, they wrecked me there. They absolutely wrecked me. I'm actually impressed. Okay, so... we can clean it up. Yeah, it felt like they were stealing turns off me. It was a bit unfair, that, but what can you do? Sith. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we don't need anything else, do we? Do we save Savage? Yeah, I think we can save Savage. I know we've got the level 6 to deal with still, but we've got ways around taunts and whatnot, surely. Let's stop her from doing Holdo shenanigans. Yeah, we should be good. No tenacity for you. Although, apparently, she can have stealth. She's just that good. Sucky suck suck. Bring down the pain. You know, and I feel need to say sorry, by the way, for folks on Twitch, because I always forget this. I've got my monitor here with the game, and I've got my other monitor with all the streamy stuff. And I've got like my streaming software here, and then right in front I've got the game plan, like the board that we've been putting on every now and again. But when I do that, I can't see if an ad's coming. So I do forget to look to see if there is an ad break. So if one of you wants to give me a heads up, like, oh, there's an ad, I'll try and not do a battle or something. But yeah, I forget every single time. Oh, Aldo's been annoying. I didn't realise she hadn't gone below. Alright, well, we can make accommodations for you, Holdo. There we go. 1. Well, it'd be more of a case of if you've got an ad happening, then I can try and just stop doing it. Oh, hang on. You can't see the ability bottoms by the bottom. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll leave my game plan off the screen for a minute. I'm laughing because I say that and immediately I'm like, hang on, what am I doing? Okay, Imperial Troopers versus Dash. If you can see him, by all means, that'd be very helpful for me, but if you can't, don't worry. Right, so who would be the fastest here? Dash, surely. 300, we're going to be fast. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I see what you mean. I may need to tweak it then, Dunzenzi. I'm not exactly sure how I'll tweak it, but I'll work something out. I might just get rid of the bars at the bottom and move them to the top or something. It's where I like the PC client, but it's definitely going to cause... I won't say issues, but I'm going to have to think things through like that. Was it the Dashcron? No, we're fine. Just killing. Yeah, I'll be honest, I hadn't even thought about that because I thought it was... the buttons were big enough. I thought you could still kind of see them, but I can understand what you mean now. Alright, this is an issue. We've got Stark here doing Stark things. I did forget about this. And I was enjoying this. It's because I forgot we're in a nest fight, if I'm being honest. So we're just going to try and... ideally, we want to daze. Yeah, exactly. Completely correct, Leary. I made a boo-boo. I mean, it's not really the right thing to do to blame chat. You know, I'm the idiot who went in with it. Yeah, just basics. We got the daze, so it stops the countering. That helps me. So she will go. We've got time, 2 minutes this. She's just got to take one turn. Oh! Alright, I don't think we're getting it. It could take her that long to get another turn. Yeah. It's alright, we can clean it up. I don't know what the banners are like, but we'll see if we've still got a chance. We should have a bit of a chance to make some banners on the back as well. I'll tell you what I do want to do. I want to try and get all the keyboard shortcuts on my Stream Deck. I'd love it if I could just start learning how to play it via that, because I get the feeling it would be just that little bit nicer as far as precision. It's not as bad actually on PC, I will say that, but the number of times I've said, right, I don't want to put GMY there because I can't click on it. You know, it'd be kind of nice if you could just actually press a button, it would select the tune you want. You know what I mean? Yeah, that TM's just getting reduced so far, it's crazy. I'm trying to think what would be good to get rid of her. Makes so character selection isn't tied to a model size? Could be that. I wouldn't mind if they were a bit more compressed into the screen, you know. Yeah, maybe we could just clean up a trench here. I know it's a little bit overkill, but if we do trench, Dooku, and... My thoughts are we got Makashi there. So that would get us under Nest. Yeah, maybe just do a foursome. I don't think we actually need a trench team for anything on the back. There we go. Alright, in we go. Steal what we can, spread it. Go on, we'll give Cassian a little love tap. Yeah, that's something. Like I said, it isn't like OP, but it might have helped as far as offense. Yeah, that could be a good call, to be honest. Do a solo. Like peanut butter jelly. Let's do that. Yeah, those Ewoks weren't much. I'd like to think mine gave more of a problem than Iz will give me. I mean, I'd like to think that. I want to make sure we try and get this out, so... In the red. Come on. Wow, that did next to nothing. Oh, I've got to check. Is there deflection on here? Yeah, 19% of deflection. I thought, what are the odds that we're missing that many? Alright, that's gone. We can recover some banners, I think. Especially if they decide to evade like their lives depend on it. I'm sure there's something with Mace where it can recover health, but I can't remember what the mechanic is. Oh well, we got the 65. He recovered enough. Okay, that's looking promising. Alright, so it was Wampa for Ewoks. I think that's what we saw. Yeah, Jolie didn't really get a shout in there. This is Cabba too. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, this is Cabba too. And, you know, I've been in the bracket the whole week. You know, my main did start in Cabba 1, but I'm in Cabba 2 there now. Whereas this is capital week, so yeah, I wasn't expecting Ewoks in a battle like this. I've got to ask, Savage can do this? I've not actually tried Savage on Iden. That's... I'll rephrase as I haven't got doubt, more surprise. You know what I mean? I've had a few of them sorts, Josh. Yeah, I've had a few of them where you're kind of looking and going, really, can I just not face all of this? But I feel like I've had some easier stuff today, I won't lie. There is a tank, just to be clear. Thought I'll just clarify that one. Okay. Yeah, that's how I felt last week, to be honest. I felt like I was facing a lot of accounts that probably would be in Cable 1, but, you know, they keep bouncing, and then this week it's a bit the same. Cable 1, those who probably bounce between the two. So, they're all tough opponents in my Tamin account, whereas here, I do feel like I get the odd weird one. But then I get some tough ones, so... Yeah, 3v3's awkward. I mean, I'm not going to profess that I knew this, so it's not like I'm coming out with a I told you so or anything, but this doesn't feel good. Oh, ow. I mean, there is still a slim chance, but we need to really knock Scout down a bit. And it all depends how much Iden can heal up Scout. I mean, if we keep cleansing, it's not too bad. Oh, deflection. That is just killer when we're struggling as it is. You know, you might get 2 shots while it's out of stealth and you deflect 1. It's like, come on, really? Two minutes. That reactive stealth, sorry, that is annoying. You take damage and you drop below, that is... I can respect it as an ability, but just going under stealth because you've taken damage, that is frustrating. Yeah, I mean, Relic 7's just no joke. Oh. For the record, I use that ability more as a meme. I was like, go on, let's just see if the actual insta-kill ability could do it even without the conditions. I was just goofing around because I'm like, we're not getting anywhere here, but... Even that was bleeding dodged. I've got no idea, but they're dodging a fair bit, even without any real support. Like, there's no Datacron or anything. Yeah, I'm not surprised to get you a fair amount because they've got a good bit. Okay, bleeding dodge. That will honestly win them this. Just those number of times I haven't been able to land a hit on Scout. That is pretty high. I'm sure, like... Well, yeah, 17.75. I'm not that versed with stats, but it feels high. Like, I feel like Iden's ship is in the 30s. I mean, imagine if this was a Datacron. Right, well... Let's just throw in these... Okay. And then Fiverr first. Actually, let's just do that. I could potentially solo, but I'm just thinking, why risk it? Just on the off chance they took a turn, I'd rather 2-man. Okay, so ships. Squishy. Ooh, wrong one. I know that someone told me they lost to Geos with Vader. I think it, well, nearly lost it might have been. I was surprised to hear it. Yeah, I think that might be what happened where I'm thinking. It was just a undermanned that was a bit too disrespectful. Ooh, okay, this could be rough. Unless we've got foresight. That's the real one, isn't it? No, it's the summon. That's the real one. Okay. 66. $71 on ships I find can be a little bit tricky, at least if you've got something meta on defense. I know Osprey, for instance, I think it was you anyway, you were saying you put meta stuff on offense so that you essentially can go for efficiency. You know, I get that. But if you're like me, maybe it's more, you have to be a bit more, you stretch your banners a bit more. Okay, that's good to know. You got Negotiator and Radish, yeah. I find Radish is pretty good now. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not without some faults I'm finding, but it's pretty decent. I really do feel sorry for Finalizer in this battle, by the way, because it has got no... I mean, it's terrible on defense anyway, but it's even worse in this situation for the fact that it just can't do anything about the debuffs. Well, it's not great banners, but yeah. I'd kind of be down for something like that. I mean, they bought Stap in this year, which is a vehicle, so maybe they might do something with characters, but I suppose the issue then would be something like maybe it could take up 2 slots, but then they'd have to redesign the UI to fit it. I'm not saying they couldn't do it, but it'd be a challenge. Yeah, I would agree there. I think, just speaking for myself, I tend to use Prof against Negotiator Marauder now for the fact that is really rough. I mean, you'd think they could, because the actual thing's already in the game. You know, you've got it in the Endor challenge thing. So it's not like it's hard for them to do, it's just for whatever reason they haven't done it yet. You know what, I am actually going to bring in Biggs, just in case. You never know, they might get comeuppance out and suddenly we're thinking, why didn't we reinforce? Again, to try and just balance out points though, they have recycled the crate Dragon Raid a bit, so you never know, they might start doing more things like that. Yeah, we'll bring in Biggs. See if we can get an assist. Or a decent assist at that. Alright, come up and... oh no! Wow. I was not expecting that. And so there's a wild phantom out in the resistance. And then Lando. Alright, this guy's got his own idea of fleets. I really don't want to use that ability, but it's the only one I can really use. Okay. Alright, 76. Final score, 1761. We broke the bad run. Honestly, that really stressed me as far as I was just feeling the pinch on my crystal income, so I am glad about that. Okay, 6 o'clock as well. Just got in for me energy refresh. Let's just spend a bit on Kairos. How far off am I off the next ultimate? Ages. Ooh. What am I after? Ship NG. Grief. Oh, it's got to be said, by the way, the other advantage of this UI, just being able to skim like this, I mean, bleeding hellfire. Probably not anytime soon, if we're being honest. I would like to do it, but the R9 mats are a bit of a challenge for me, and if I change screen again... Yeah, you can see here I've got 11 out of 20. So I've actually got more than I thought, but it's just going to take a bit of time to get it. I don't even know where I've been picking them up from. I must have just been picking them up passively or something. Or maybe I had some spare from the last time I did an R9, but yeah. I don't think our guild's earning them in TW right now. I might be mistaken. Here we go. Active GP 274, so no, we ain't earning them. Yeah, next bracket. Oh, hang on. No, it's 2 brackets up even. So yeah, I must have just bought a bunch and had leftovers or something. Or maybe they've been in some event. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it. It's why I'm kind of... I have said to myself I need to get Leviathan. I can't sleep on it forever. But it's why it's not the biggest priority for me right now this minute. Because, one, I'm able to beat Leviathans. And also I'm just thinking the R9 investment is very taxing on me. So, it's like here, I've got Bad Batch favorited. I want to try and build this team up. Maybe we're going to do Lord Vader next year, so yeah. I got 73, I only need 70 versus Radis to win. Oof. That is a bit close. I mean... I'm just trying to think. 70 versus Radis, that would be... Yeah, that'd be pretty straightforward, assuming they've got a decent fleet to do it. I mean, obviously, if they're working on scraps, that's something totally different. Sorry, I'm just nosebagging. I'm like, what am I working on? And then I'm thinking, I'm doing Tarpals with my Cantina engine. We've got a nice chunk of Zetas from that. I haven't got a Zeta in mind right now, though. So I'm quite happy just holding them. There's nothing that's out there that I'm like, ooh, I need this. Plus, Bane, 310 out of 330. I can't get his shards. I look and I think we could get him very soon. So, it doesn't hurt to have Zetas saved. I'm a little bit further off with the others though. Hey, nice one! I'm going to say, it is nice when we all get wins like that. It feels awkward when, you know, I'm like, oh, I won. Ooh, no one else. Let's go here. Okay. So, I don't think there's anything else I can do because... Oh, hang on. I will say this right before I go. Let's just go back here a second. Let's have a quick look at my TW, just see how that started. Commands aren't down. Right, I'm not liking the look of that wall. Some okay things, but some things I prefer not to be facing. Let's have a look at the south by comparison. The south's always my favoured one anyway, because it means we don't have to do fleet. Also, I recognise this is why Territory Wars is a different beast for different guilds. Okay, that could be a little issue. But yeah, I think we just stick with that. Just go south. Block off north. We should be okay. We could do something just to warm up the wall. We could take down the Jabber, I suppose. Just occurred to me I put crew on defense. Okay, we got anything with crit damage? A little bit there. Although saying that, I think I can afford to use this here. Yeah, let's use that. Be nice to save armor for C though. Let's give it a go. Yeah, I think someone said that Slacker was like an easy target because they're certainly gunning for him. Oh, okay, we lost one. Alright, no bubble revives. Ooh, just a little bit shy. I shouldn't do that. I've got this fixation sometimes on using specials when I shouldn't. It's a bad habit. Ooh. Alright, 18. At least we got a start on. I did see Leia down here without an ult. I'm trying to think what that lineup is that I've seen. It's Armorer, Thrawn. We haven't got Geos. It's the trouble, I haven't got my GAC options, if you like. Maybe we go with the Triumvirate, because they haven't got the GAC stuff here, so that might be better. Put armor in just as a way of getting sat out. Alright, that's Armorer primed. This will do Jackal. Let's isolate Leia. Might as well put that on Niles, keep him around. Not very nice that Armorer's just got ability blocked. We haven't got Bane on this account. At least not yet. Alright, so Armor's probably dead. Yeah, Armor's dead. Let's hit R2. And we'll link R2. And we'll link Leia. Hey up, Darts, how you doing, man? Just getting a hit in for TW on Jet in Crimson's Guild. Ooh, ooh. It'd be nice if we could get you out, Kanan. Not gonna lie. Okay, we'll link here. Okay, now that's kind of intriguing as far as what is your own style, like what is a Mackey's breakfast? Are we talking about like the McMuffin kind of thing? Okay, that's not good. I mean, I got Drogon out, that's something. Oh, okay. I can't say I've had a Lancashire muffin, but I can't say I've had a normal muffin. Maybe I can clean this with some Jedi. Oh, okay. I'll keep an eye out for him. I'm going to say we do... we always trying for different things because it's a bit boring always having bread. Let's put Hoda in and Shaq. Wouldn't make a good team, but well, with Revan there, maybe it's not great for another team. I know, man. I know I'm creating a weak team without an ultimate here, but I'm really just trying to pump out some damage. Let's do that. Go on, pass that to Ayla. I haven't seen it yet, but I don't think anyone's attacked yet. Ooh. 76% half steel. Bleeding hellfire. Man, oh man, that was absolutely filthy. I've got the image of someone doing that meme first time. But yeah, it was my first time. I don't think I've ever seen that much health steal on a Leia. Maybe we could just focus on the sides. There we go. Speak of the devil. try and heal up a little bit. Okay, we lost JML. That is not good. Yeah, we've got Bob up here. Well, I'd say no ult over no R9. I don't think R9 played much there. I'm trying to remember if I've got anything that's very territory wars focused. But usually it's on defense, so it wouldn't really be here. I mean, Sidious Kron couldn't do this, could it? No, he couldn't do that, surely, because of that. But Sidious was taking out JMLs, wasn't he? You know what, I'm going to do it just for a goof because I've got not a lot else, and if it's that bad, someone else can clean it up, but I'm curious. Alright, so I can't have my cooldown to reset, which hurts. The healing unit is kind of nice here. Alright, R2 Alt can cleanse. Let's say counter, there we go. Alright, we've got R2 out. Hey! Not bad, that. Yeah. Alternate reality, if you ever saw one. Okay. I think we're going to leave it there, because anything else I feel like I'd be just guessing. So, I know it's only 2 teams, they've got a head start, but honestly, I'm thinking my guild hasn't started yet, so I'm not too worried there. Okay, here we go. So, ooh, it's alright, pop-ups for the game, just popping up on my screen. Let's see who we can raid. Who's online? I can see Tass, Dop, and Stormtrooper. So I'll be honest, I haven't been to Tass for a bit, so I'll launch a raid there. Okay, so quick thank yous to... thank yous to Denos and Captain Amazing for the raids. So thank you very much. So plan is back on Monday for the next round. Thanks for helping me out, folks, because I'm pretty sure I had a few good tips there for getting the wins. And yeah, we'll see you on, just counting my days, Monday. I don't know why I'm saying counting now, I've just said it. Alright, see you folks. Bye for now.